All right, guys, what's going on? Okay, got a brand new song. This is Juice World and Eminem and Benny Blanco. This one I guess it just dropped today. I saw some people reacting to it already. It dropped a few hours ago, so I'm late getting to my reaction to it. I was, not home at the time, so I couldn't do a reaction to it right away. I wish I would have been able to, but bringing it to you now. So anyway, I don't think I've ever heard Juice World at all. So, and if I did, I didn't realize it was him. So I know he is, passed away, and that's very unfortunate. He was like what, 20, 21 years old. It was just crazy. But yeah, he died of an overdose, I believe I read, like as after he got off a flight or something. Just a tragic story. I know people were saying he was, on his way to be an absolute superstar. Some people say he was a superstar already at that young of an age. I know that people have talked about him doing a freestyle for over an hour to Eminem songs. So Eminem was his idol, I guess, or one of them. So that's just crazy. I mean, freestyle for an hour, that's ridiculous. I might have to check that out at some time and do a reaction to it. But yeah, so here we go. Benny Blanco. I've never heard of that guy, but I'm guessing he took his name from John Leguizamo's character from Carlito's Way. That was the Al Pacino movie. Um, am I? Yeah, Carlito's Way. Okay. No, no, no. That's not. Is that Carlito's Way? Yeah, I think it was. God, I get the Al Pacino mob movies mixed up and everything, but yeah, he was Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Yeah, okay, and he's the one that killed Carlito at the very end in the club and everything because he always, felt disrespected by him. But I'm guessing that's where this guy got his name from. Maybe not. Maybe this is his actual name. I have no idea. But I did get a chance to hear this when I was out working, today. But of course, I wasn't able to analyze it or anything or get deep into it. I did hear the song, very good song. Both delivered very good verses. Eminem and Juice, from what I heard, Eminem's, went longer and it did sound better to me. But I mean, hey, so what? I mean, Juice did his thing too. Eminem's one of the greatest of all time. So I mean, that's no shame having a, not quite as good a verse as Eminem. But let's get into it right now, guys. So yeah, I got the lyrics pulled up. There is no official video. Maybe this song has been out for a while. I'm not sure, but I just saw, a lot of reactors reacting to it just today, and it seemed like it just dropped today, so I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, that's enough talking from me. Let's get into it right now.
Yeah. Roll it up, lace it, pop a
Okay.
few to chase it. I'm in my own matrix, none of this shit makes sense. All these humans basic, don't got no home training. Coding by the cases, I've been purple raining. Roll it up, lace it, pop a few, chase it. I've been in the matrix, none of this shit makes sense. All you humans basic, you ain't got home training. Coding by the cases, I've been purple raining.
Okay, so obviously that's a bunch of drug speak there, so. Yeah, so they both, Eminem and Juice World, of course, have had their battles with drugs. Unfortunately, Juice is not here anymore. Eminem has been sober for quite a while now, so I mean, absolutely hats off to him. That's great. So glad that he's been able to do that and keep that, at bay for so long. That's wonderful. Hopefully that continues for the rest of his life. But anyway, unfortunately, Juice didn't get the better of it, but anyway, they both speak on drugs in this and their battle with drugs and addiction, and it's a very heartfelt song. I mean, but they attack it. It's not like a like a real, like a typical song would be like that, like where you're like, oh, I mean, it is sad, of course, knowing what happened and everything, but you guys will understand what I mean when you hear them. It's like they're going after the addiction, the demon, and everything. So it's really good.
Stressed out, so I tend to take meds. The devil told me good show, break a leg. All these painkillers, like got a pair of broken legs.
Ugh.
All these perks I pop, you thought I was planning to break my neck. Grinding, man, I'm hungry for this shit like.
All these perks I pop, you probably thought I was planning to break my neck because he's just taking so many, like for the. Oh man, that's crazy. Mm. hungry for this shit like I ain't ate yet. See, I mean, this guy can go. I mean, and this is a slow kind of flow, and I've heard, he goes much crazier on other songs. His flow is a lot faster, I'm guessing, typically, but to this beat, I guess this was the right type of flow. And I don't know when this was made, so I guess this was, one of his unheard verses or something, unreleased verses. That's crazy. So we'll probably be hearing him for years still, hopefully.
Like I ain't ate yet. You wish that you could have what I could have, you could just say that. If you ain't my little bitch, them combos, you could save that. These niggas think they invincible till they see them blood holes and they made back.
Woo! Okay. Think they're invincible till they see them bullet holes in their Maybach, in their car. He's gonna light somebody up. People running their mouth. Okay, damn. Okay, Juice. All right, I didn't expect that. I don't remember that line at all. I mean, like I say, I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't locked in, of course, like I am now. But yeah, he's spitting some shit.
These niggas think they invincible till they see them blood holes and they made
Hard.
back. Roll it up, lace it, pop a few to chase it. I'm in my own matrix, none of this shit makes sense. All these humans basic, don't got no home training. Coding by the.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna go off on something here. This stuff about the Matrix, if you watch TikTok videos, if you watch these conspiracy type theories and everything, I'm sure you guys have seen the same stuff I've been seeing a lot lately, and I don't know how long these kind of theories have been around or whatever, but there are a lot of people out there that think we are in a matrix, a simulation, like we're not. I don't know what it means exactly, but guys, I hate to say this. This is embarrassing, but I have never ever seen one of the Matrix movies. I've got to check those out. That is ridiculous. I know. I don't even know why I haven't ever seen them. I've just never gotten around to watching them. That's crazy, and I want to for sure. But anyway, they say some people say that was like. I mean, they really believe that that's pretty much what's going on. That we're in a computer program. I mean, I think that's kind of crazy, but I mean, there's a lot of theories on that stuff, and this might be completely wrong, guys, but a lot of people, and I've just started learning about this type of thinking and everything. Um, is something called like the 999, like nine ether beings or something. Some people think that they're like they were, they're not even human. They're a different species. They're like gods on Earth and everything. They got here from a planet called Nibiru, which is like the 10th planet and everything. I mean, I don't know. I've heard a lot of this stuff on TikTok on these conspiracy theories, and that at some point when the solar flares hit, they're going to get superpowers. And they claim that, or some people that believe this stuff claim that a lot of movies and shows and comic books are based on this type of thing, like X-Men and stuff. Like, I mean, it's a very interesting way of thinking, of course. It doesn't go along with what I believe at all, really, but it's very interesting to listen to. It's fascinating to me. But anyway, people like that, from what I can tell, are some of the people that are saying all the time that we're in a matrix, that we're in a computer simulation. So, guys, did Juice believe that type of stuff? Because I've seen like a poster of him before, and he had the 999 on it. So maybe he believed this stuff. I'm not sure. So he could be referring to that, or he could just be talking about, he's in his own matrix, he's in his own world, because he's so many levels above everybody else. That could be what he was talking about. Guys, I'm sorry to just go off like that, but if you guys know of anything like that, if you guys know a lot about that type of thinking, of people thinking like that, let me know some stuff in the comments. Drop it in there, because I'd like to learn more about that. I think that would make amazing movies or shows or anything if people would write about stuff like that. It's really interesting to look into. But anyway, guys, let's keep going. Eminem is about to lose his mind here on his verse.
The cases, I've been purple raining. Roll it up, lace it, pop a few, chase it. I've been in the matrix, none of this shit makes sense.
Yeah.
All you humans basic, you didn't get home training. Coding by the cases, I've been purple raining.
You pop some ecstasy first, it gets progressively worse. Try your best to reverse, unsuccessfully flirting with certain death and reverting to your promethazine urge. The fucking devil, he lurks. Lose your best friend, he smirks. Wake up and reverting to your worst. Try your
hold on. We got to go back on that. That's just crazy. He just came on, just spitting fire. I mean, that from the start to the finish, where I just paused it. We got to
I've
analyze
been
all
purple
that.
You pop
raining.
some ecstasy first.
Yep. So you think it's just, I'll just do a little bit. It's no big deal. And then it gets progressively worse. You take one, then maybe you take two the next time, and it just keeps, it doesn't work. The one doesn't work. The two doesn't work. Three doesn't work. Before you know it, you're taking 10 or something. I don't know. But that's what I hear from people that have been addicted and everything. Then it gets progressively worse. All right,
It
Em.
gets progressively worse. Try your best to reverse.
Try your best to reverse to come, to stop unsuccessfully flirting with certain death. So unsuccessfully flirting with certain death. So just meaning like, you're, yeah, it'll eventually kill you, but you keep doing it. I guess and reverting to your promethazine urge. Oh my God. How is he rhyming this shit? Unsuccessfully flirting with certain death and reverting to your promethazine urge. The fucking devil he worked. Oh my God. Yep. Hey, this is some true stuff right here coming up.
Unsuccessfully flirting with certain death and reverting to your promethazine urge. The fucking devil he lurks. Lose your best friend he smirks.
Oh, that's hard right there. Lose your best friend. The devil he lurks. Lose your best friend he smirks. That's what he wants. I mean, and then he will use that to push you down that road and say, see, I mean, you need to lose yourself. You need to do this, you need to just escape reality. So pop some pills, do this, do that. It's terrible. But the devil is smart, guys. But anyway, let's keep going.
Wake up and everything hurts. And as you spiral downward, listen, I know just how it is when you start slow, then before you notice it, now you're mixing oxys without prescription, cough medicine, Valium with them. But ain't that how addiction sorta works?
I mean, he is telling a story. I mean, he's telling something that he went through firsthand. So if anybody could say anything about this subject, it's certainly him. And I mean, this is probably how he felt a lot of times doing this stuff. That's just crazy. But he's rhyming it in such a sophisticated, intelligent way.
Slow, then before you notice it, now you're mixing oxys without prescription, cough medicine, Valium with them. But ain't that how addiction sorta works? They call it lean cause you gravitate and lean towards the perp, the blessing or the curse of fame, cause now you can afford to serve Percocet and Percodent. But that ain't what you meant when you said that you're in it for the perks.
Oh God, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. He's talking about Percocet and Percodent. Percodin? Is that how it's pronounced? Percodin? But I mean, just listen to this right here. The blessing or the curse of the fame. Oh, we got to go back more. Hold on. Yeah, let's play it back from here.
Gravitate and lean towards the perp, the blessing or the curse of fame, cause now you can afford to serve Percocet.
So now you can afford to serve. So he's saying, now you can afford to get anything you want, but you're serving it. It's not serving you. You're serving it by going back to this addiction over and over and over. You're its slave, basically. That's crazy. But that ain't what you meant when you said that you're in it for the perks, because you didn't mean Percocet, Percodin, whatever it's called, medicine. You wanted to be famous. You wanted to, do this for money, for attention, to be the fame, not to. That's just crazy. That's ridiculous. Not for the drugs at first. But oh man, that was just crazy.
The blessing or the curse of fame, cause now you can afford to serve Percocet and Percodent. But that ain't what you meant when you said that you're in it for the perks. Develop a habit out of that. Need a Xanax, not a rap. So you pop it before you record a verse. Your buzz wear down, yeah, like a rabbit out of hat. Makes you wanna pull your hair out.
Your buzz wear down like a rabbit out of hat. Oh my God, it makes you want to pull your hair out. And he's gonna go off.
Fentanyl, Oxy, Demerol would possibly got Shock G, Roxy, Codonaline is probably what got Lil Peep and ODB. So many who ODB, way too young to go see me.
Hold on. What got Little Peep and ODB? So many who ODB. So many who ODB way too young to go see me. What is it? Them are all what possibly got Shock G, Roxy, Codon, and Lean is probably what got Little Peep and ODB. Okay, of course, Old Dirty Bastard, Little Peep. I've heard the name. I know he died, very young. I've never heard him. I've never heard a song of his, but I have heard the name. So many who OD. Oh my God. Okay, so many who overdose. Damn, he so many who ODB. So he kept the ODB, you know, little bit going there after he ended it with ODB, meaning old dirty bastard. But so many who OD be way too young to go see me. Damn. This It took me a while to catch that. My God. So he kept with the same rhythm there. I mean, not the same rhythm, but the same. I mean, he did, but he kept with the same. He brought that word back to sound like ODB, but he said a completely different thing there. That's ridiculous.
ODB, so many who ODB, way too young to go see me. I was lucky, my escape was narrow window. Now think I take it for granted that I'm still here, synthetic heroin. You tried to kill me, then you murdered Jared, didn't you? Piece of shit. Thanks to you.
Who the hell is Jared? Is that one of his friends, or was that somebody's real name, a rapper or something? I don't know. But yeah, he goes off right here. I remember this part. I mean, I remember some of it. But yeah, this is where I was saying like he's attacking the demon basically that he's living with, this addiction demon that he kept going back to, but now he's pissed at it, telling it to, hey, back up,
I take it for granted that I'm still here, synthetic heroin. You tried to kill me, then you murdered Jared, didn't you? Piece of shit. Thanks to you, now we lost Gangsta Boo and Pimsy, Prince and Michael mixing NyQuil with prescription Vikes, addictions like a fucking vicious.
So he called out some legends there. Did Prince die from overdose? I didn't really know. I don't remember what Prince died to, but of course Michael Jackson was, he was taking drugs so bad. I mean, he was just his doctor was prescribing it for him just daily, constantly. He was just, that's crazy. I mean, they all get addicted. They all get addicted. These people that do this stuff sometimes, and it's a horrible way to live. I mean, but yeah, so see, he's calling the addiction, he's calling the drugs piece of shit. Thanks to you, now we lost Gangsta Boo. I don't know who that is. I have heard the name. And Pimp C, same thing there. Prince, of course, and Michael Jackson, NyQuil mix. But he's rhyming it all. He's fucking rhyming it all. How is he doing this? But you can tell he's speaking from the heart. I mean, he's gone through this shit.
When Pimsy, Prince and Michael mixing NyQuil with prescription Vikes, addictions like a fucking vicious cycle. Trust we will forever miss you. To the younger generation, I ain't lecturing you, but man, just be careful when you
roll it up, lace it, pop a few to chase it. I'm in my own matrix.
They transitioned that perfect. Damn. That went perfect into the chorus. He does that a lot, guys, doesn't he? Eminem, it just flows so smoothly with the last word he says, instead of it just being the end of the verse and then, okay, you go back to the chorus. He ends the last word of the verse to jump directly into the chorus to where it all connects together. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. This guy's on another level. He's just ridiculous. I mean, he does that all the time, but this was just perfect. Hey, this was a hard song.
Be careful when you
roll it up, lace it, pop a few to chase it. I'm in my own matrix. None of this shit makes sense. All these humans basic. Don't got no home training. Coding by the case.
Yeah, so see, all these humans basic. So see, he might be saying like that kind of thinking that I was talking about earlier. Like he didn't consider himself human. He might have considered himself a god from a whole nother planet. Like, and he was waiting to get his superpowers from the solar flare. It's a crazy thing, guys. I mean, but it's very interesting to listen to these people talk about this stuff. And I mean, they talk about like this happening here. This is why this it's but it's very interesting. So let me know if any of you guys believe that stuff, or if you guys know what I'm talking about or know any details. Drop it in the comments. All right.
I've been purple raining. Roll it up, lace it, pop a few, chase it. I've been in the matrix. None of this shit makes sense. All you humans basic. You ain't got home training. Coding by the cases. I've been purple raining.
Yes. that's crazy. Oh man, and he's gone. That's crazy. Now, guys, like I say, I never listened to Juice, as I've told you many times. I was out of the rap game and everything for, about 16, 17 years. I did not get back into anything current, anything anytime recent before 2006, up until just a few months ago. And I mean, so of course, I know he came along, maybe like what, 5, 6, 7 years ago or something when he hit it big. So yeah, I never heard of him. I never heard a song of his, had never even heard his name until I, stepped back in and started, getting familiar with some more current things and everything. But this was my first time hearing him, and I'm guessing he had a, faster flow than this. If this full freestyled for an hour to Eminem songs, I gotta check that out. So, yeah, if he did that, I'm guessing he can go in a much faster pace. But this pace was fine, and he delivered a very hard hitting verse, a very heartfelt verse and everything. That's crazy that he said that right there. And knowing that he's dead now. That's very, very sad. Very sad. 20 something years old. Was he 20, 21? A very yeah, whatever. Very, very young. That's crazy. That's just heartbreaking, guys. But yeah, don't let this shit control your life. Get off of this stuff. If you got a problem, I mean, just give it up to God. He'll take care of it for you. I mean, you got to want it yourself, of course, guys. I mean, yes, you can, of course, look to God for guidance and everything, and He will give you the strength, to get through stuff like this, to get through addiction. Thankfully, I've never dealt with anything like this. I've never taken a drug in my life. I've never smoked a cigarette. I've never drank any alcohol ever in my life. I just never had the urge to. I never wanted to. I knew it killed your brain cells and it made you stupid. It made you dumber. That's the last thing I need, guys. I don't need to be losing brain cells. I need all of them that I can get, okay? But anyway, hey, that's me. Some people have a very hard time, and some people, they start to get pain, and they take them, and then eventually they're numb to it, so they keep taking more and more. And I don't know what all Juice was on. He overdosed on oxycodone or cotton or something, whatever it was, something like that. I read, but he battled with it for a long time. I read, so it's just crazy, guys. Just give it up to God. He'll take care of it for you. But yes, also in the end, it is up to you. I mean, you have to want to beat this thing and get it off of you, and just to not be a slave to it anymore. It's terrible. It's very heartbreaking. I mean, but anyway, all right, guys. So let me know some Juice World songs that you might want me to react to, because I've never heard him at all. So, ones that he's featured on or ones that he does solo. I might check out that freestyle that I've heard so much about, where he went for an hour. That is just absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, can't imagine somebody doing that. But yeah. So did he I think I read also that his name Juice comes from the movie Juice that Tupac was in, of course, his iconic character of Bishop, that he played an absolute terrifying version of not a gang member, but just of just a street person and everything. He was a great role, great actor. Tupac was, but it seems like I might have read that on like Wikipedia when I was looking up Juice stuff about Juice a little bit. That's a tribute to the to that great movie that Tupac was in and everything. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I just thought that. But yeah, let me know if that's true, guys. That's awesome if it is. But anyway, all right, guys, they did their thing. I mean, you know, Eminem did have the better verse, but no, that's nothing to be upset about. So Juice did a very hard verse. Eminem's was longer for one, and just his flow is on another level, and the way he just connects everything. I mean, you know what I think of Eminem. I think he's one of the best ever. But anyway, guys, all right, let me know some more stuff. That was a very good song. I enjoyed that one. It was touching, but also I enjoyed the aggressiveness of it at the demon that they deal with of addiction and everything. Go get that thing, kill that thing, suffocate that thing, choke it out, drown it, put it in the river, weight it down, whatever you got to do. Get rid of that stuff that you're going through and just, beat that shit. Get it off of your back. All right, guys, that's it. As always, thank you, God, for just blessing me being able to do this and just, thank you. I thank you, God, that you'll bless every subscriber, every person that's commented, shared, liked, everything for me. I pray that over y'all. All right, every one of you. I appreciate all you guys. Love you, and just keep coming back, please. All right, guys. That's it. I'm out.